Cam Earlham. Hey yo, I'm Pause Been Chillin', Burger Patty Grillin', Pause Been Chillin', Burger Patty Grillin'.
Welcome to the barbecue.
This is Barbecue on KCOU 88.1 FM, Columbia, Missouri. So, Z-Man,
Yes.
tell us about you. What makes Z-Man happy? What makes you smile?
Well, what makes Z-Man smile is seeing people interested in looking at the objective truth and collectively working towards a better food system. Z-Man, or this effort that I'm doing, is to take the focus away. Like, Z-Man's kind of like a bridge. Like, I grab your attention, I entertain you, maybe I tell you some facts, but then the end goal is for you to look into it on your own and to be empowered to make a difference.
So, I see you all the time whenever I go to Plaza, even though Plaza is, Plaza is...
Plaza's not the most vegan place.
It's not the most vegan, and it's I don't want to say it's not good, because that's mean. Because they work hard, but why you pick that spot to play your music all the time?
Well, first of all, I actually work at Plaza.
Oh.
I actually work on the grill station there on purpose.
Tell me about that. Why do you cook meat? Because you were telling us that earlier. You made burgers this past weekend, right?
Yeah. I actually did it today, and I did it as Z-Man because it's Halloween and they allow you to come in and set up a costume. But so I work on the grill station for multiple reasons. For one, breaking down the barriers, like of vegans on this side, meat eaters on this side. Like, psychologically, it opens people up to hearing me out more. And it's like, I don't think it should be a line in between each other. Like, there's objective problems that we can solve together. Another reason is to get more vegan options there. So like the vegan grilled cheese, vegan garden veggie, those are options that I kind of recommended that they put on there. They're on the menu now. And I'm working on getting Beyond Burgers there. And so I have more leverage and kind of getting more vegan options there. And the more vegan options we have there, that spot has the biggest like carbon footprint. It uses the most water, the most land. So the less meat that we can consume, especially on that station, like the better our overall carbon footprint will be in this entire university.
That's facts. So tell us about the Beyond Burger.
So the Beyond Burger, it bleeds like a real burger. It's got the same like amino acid protein profile. It tastes the same. Don't take my word for it. In fact, I have a barbecue. If you want to try it for free,
The barbecue.
Yeah.
a Beyond Burger Barbecue, BBBBQ, at Wildy's World, which is downtown, in between 9th and 10th Street and the alleyway. It's tomorrow at 5 p.m. If you want to come try a Beyond Burger for free, tomorrow at 5 p.m., Wildy's World. And yeah, just give me your honest opinion, and I guarantee you will be blown away. Like if I gave you a real burger, which I probably would not, but hypothetically if I did, and then I gave you a Beyond Burger, you would not be able to tell the difference.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's crazy. You cannot tell the difference?
Yeah.
I want to try it now.
I really do. I want to try it. You got me convinced.
Beyond Burgers.
Speaking of
barbecue.
like being convinced, that's actually crazy. That's how like I was put on to you, because I remember like you said, you were working at Plaza, and I remember I was like ordering a burger one day, and he was just like, oh, just to let you know, that's like made of meat and like cow and this is that. He just started naming it, but enjoy it. And I was just like, oh, okay. And I just walked away. I was just staring at my sandwich. I was like, you know what? I was like, man, I think I'm gonna cut on me. But doing that, and I seen you also outside playing the guitar, right?
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been making music?
So I've been playing guitar since I was 8 years old, and I'm 25 now. And so I've been writing my own songs for over 5 years and singing for about 5 or 6 years as well.
Oh, wow. Facts. That's what's up, bro. We got to collab one day.
For sure.
Me. Make some good vegan music.
Oh,
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
What do you call that, actually? Is that like
vegan
is
music?
it vegan music? 'Cause I don't want to be.
There is this kind of like niche on YouTube that people call vegan music because there's like artists that like sing about veganism. I suppose.
Like a genre?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose it's kind of like
Like a subgenre?
Yeah.
Sure.
I wonder what vegan hip hop would sound like.
Yo, there's actually a couple. I can't remember at the top of my head, but there's a couple like hip hop vegan artists that I could show you what it sounds like.
Wow.
Rolling up my broccoli. That don't count? That don't count. All right, I guess not.
The Veggie Tales.
Period. Vegetables.
Oh my god. Okay, so I guess just why is it so important to you?
Well, my vegan journey started with the animals and the ethics. I grew up on a farm myself, so I've always had like a place in my heart for other living beings. And so once I learned the reality of the food system and just not like just the case, like cherry picking cases, but the actual general procedures of what it takes to keep these businesses profiting, it made me it emotionally hit me. So I looked more into it. I was very skeptical at first, like as far as health and everything. But the more I looked into it, the more I saw how important it is actually not just for me, but for our society to move towards a plant-based diet. And that's for health reasons and environmental reasons. And so it started with the ethical of animals, but then the more I looked into it, the more I found out it's actually very important that we collectively move in that direction.
Very interesting. Now, you said that you used to stay on a farm. Now, how was that, or what age was that, and how was that lifestyle?
So the farm, so it was from about the age of 7 till whenever I moved out. Well, I moved out whenever I was about 18, then I moved back in, then I moved out again, and I moved to Colombia, and I've been away since. But, so it wasn't a farm specifically for like killing and eating the animals, except this one time my parents did get pigs, and we slaughtered them and ate them, and that was before I was vegan. Obviously, I didn't make the connection. So it's a lot of work. Like my mom loves animals, and she would call it a hobby farm. So they owned 16 acres. They had like peacocks, goats, llamas, sheep, horses, a bunch of dogs, cats. I could go on. Lots of animals, and it's a lot of work. Like, and I would help with all types of projects. And my parents are very, very hardworking. That's probably where I get the hard work ethic. Because my mom would wake up like at 3 a.m. at one point, feed all the animals, go to work, come back, and feed all of them again. And I'm sure she still wakes up early. But yeah, lots of work. And I.
So like, did you have? Pardon my ignorance, but did you have like cell phones and stuff like that? Like,
yeah, definitely. We had cell phone. Like, I mean,
under a rock.
like, I want to know like how's that lifestyle like? Because there's the rural, there's the urban, so
And there's
Yeah, it was. I had internet, I had cell phone. I went to school. It was like there was all of that too, for sure. There was all of that too, but it was like. At the same time, there was like a bunch of animals in the backyard that we had to take care of.
Right. So that took your mind off of that. So like, cause I remember, I'm just noticing your like social media and everything like that, and it's not like as popular, but I know it could get where it could, like if you keep pushing. But
yeah. I
wanted to know like, is that because you weren't too familiar with that, only because you paid more attention to like life and everything like that? Like, that's what's up.
So what's the response you've gotten from other students on campus as far as the message that you're trying to promote? And because a lot of people pass by Plaza, just going to College Ave, or going to eat there even.
Oh, there's a whole spectrum of responses. Most of them are positive. Most people are just, I'm like a hype man to most people. It's like people walk by and they're like, Z-Man. I'm like, hey. That's like 70% of the interactions that I have. And then there's like every now and then someone will actually walk up and like we'll get in a conversation about like veganism and the food system, and then probably like very few every now and then there's a negative response of someone like making a comment like, oh, I love the taste of meat or something like that, which I see as another opportunity as far as like having their attention and showing them respect. It makes it possible for them to see the actual reality of the situation.
True. Facts. Big facts. Now, where did this name Z-Man the Vegan come from? Because, you know, I'm always like, yo, Z-Man, it's a catchy little name, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So where did that come from?
So my nickname, or people have called me Z-Man before, and I'm a vegan, so I just had the idea. It rhymes, it goes together.
Yeah.
I could make a character about it.
Z-Man the Vegan. Yeah, that's what's up.
All right. This is a great conversation. We're going to come back with you after the music break. But
Cool.
All right, stay tuned, y'all.
Hey yo, I'm Paul's been chillin', burger patty grillin'. Paul's been chillin', burger patty grillin'.
Welcome to the bar.